the end result is like, and we're not ashamed of it. You know, a lot of people don't embrace it. They're like, oh, we just like good looking characters. No, it's a bad girl comic. You know, we're going to embrace it. And that's, you know, just to comment on what you were saying a little bit earlier about like Topcow and how there's not like that out there. I think the thing that, once again, correct me if I'm wrong, Max, that drove you to start this in the first place, because Max started Atrocity Press and he started with Mary Machine Gun, was he wanted a comic that he couldn't buy on the shelves.
That's right.
You know, he couldn't buy it. You know, and for me, you know, when we started talking, he's like, "Do you have any ideas?" I go, "Yeah, I got all kinds of ideas." And I go, "And our ideas are for comics that, one, we can't find because, you know, they're original ideas, and a lot of them is like you said, they're somewhat like Topcow. But I mean, I own a comic shop, and it's like every month I pick up a previews. It's almost like I feel chest falling because there's no Topcow section anymore. You know, you don't have that Mark 7S. You don't have that Michael Turner. You don't have those titles we used to have. And there's a void, I think, in comics because of it.
Yeah, and look, I mean, it's no secret that I'm a huge Zenescope fan. I have a very good relationship with that company. And I think that they filled a part of that gap with their covers. But again, even their characters in some of their books have filled that void, but it's not enough. I mean, and they don't profess that they're the solution. They're part of it, but there is a huge void that's missing. And I think that's a big problem right now, because I think people want it, and I think people are willing to spend a lot of money for it. I think a lot of money in comics has actually been left on the table. But the problem here that I think that you guys sort of solved to some degree is you're producing a good bad girl comic with what you get. I'm going to get the covers in a second here, but you're getting what's on the cover in the book. And I think that's something that's sort of not happening also in comics right now, is people say, hey, I'm doing a bad girl book, but I'm not delivering.
Yeah, I mean, when we do,
because that's sort of like what I feel that, you know, this book does, and Mary Machine Gun does it, and Human Hunters does that as well, where I know what I'm getting.